We're gonna get this going in just a minute. Gotta share this. No, I hate Twitter. Nice. Alright, let's start episode 2. As we left off last time on The Walking Dead. Previously on Batman.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne!
Huh?
Thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
How many?
You could barely see those scratch marks on his face.
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Where's the money? It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Now this is weird considering that I don't remember this in any storyline I've read so far about the Waynes being corrupt, so be lying if I said I wasn't interested. Right, but at the same time, like, there have been so many different variations of, like, the story and Elseworld story, and, like, it's all open to interpretation, so unless it deliberately says it's canon to, like, a certain comic line, I only think of it as its own thing.
Don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
Wow, this guy is an early bird. Well, he's
I
also a
thought I
night
might
owl, so
find you
whatever.
here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's also public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were built. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone. And Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you.
Oh.
I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I
mean,
won't let you down again.
I was expecting, like, some slight resistance on that, but he was just like, I love you, man.
This is the first time I've
You know
been
why?
back here since that night.
'Cause I'm
When the police
Batman.
called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Really? Okay, so we're gonna recreate... Okay, so we're doing this. So, to be fair, we are doing something that DC hasn't done too often.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I wouldn't trust myself around him.
Batman doesn't kill.
That's why I wouldn't trust myself.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
We're dealing with some in-game stuttering. It's not too bad, but...
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back!
Havocs, justice. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Oh, damn. Well, there goes my theater hookup.
Bruce.
The damn pearls. It happens in every single time I see this flashback. It's always the pearls.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a muggy. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh, shit.
Episode 2 over. Now download.
Oh, you thought there was more to this? I would say buy our swipe your credit card for more story, but then again, we're not EA, so. To play as Flashpoint Batman, download this DLC pack.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this?
That'd be actually
I
pretty
don't
cool.
have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water.
Good to play
I
as
pulled all the
Thomas Wayne
strings
and
I
not
have with the
Bruce.
lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me, Harvey, and now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
Who?
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr.
Troy
Wayne,
Baker.
welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Oh, and the guy who plays Carmine Falcone, he voiced Sully in the Uncharted
must be nice
series.
to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
Harvey's not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.
Well, it's lucky your interests align.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us
Montoya.
police support
Cool.
you.
You're gonna be a
despite what the
key
media
character
is
later
saying.
in this series.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Awkward staring.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him.
This
but
guy's done a
he
lot
held
of voice
back.
acting stuff.
He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's
Not
lucky to have him.
Troy Baker.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right,
we did the
Falcone's
Last of Us
inside.
2.
Say what you gotta say.
Transformers,
We'll be out here.
Avengers Assemble, Middle Earth, Spider-Man, Justice League. He voiced Samuel Drake in Uncharted Lost Legacy. Guardians of the Galaxy TV series. Batman VR, World of Final Fantasy. This guy's done a lot of work. It's pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. Ah. The beating we all deserve.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father'd sew me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Okay, now this...
"40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
Hey, why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Oh, crap.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Wow. Well, that escalated quickly. Yeah, I know. I'm wondering if it's...
Joker?
No, that's a toxin.
Well, they look like a toxin.
It's not it. I don't think Joker's in this at all.
Scarecrow, maybe?
Maybe.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
You both hurt her. She had no love for Falcone.
She's supposed to do her duty, not act on impulses.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Thank you for just leaving me alone in a cell, even though I have no real,
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
reason to be in here.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Yeah, I kind of gave her a lot the first episode. And I'm like, I'm not about to piss off the police department for the second chapter in a row.
Did you see the newspaper?
No, I did. No, I'm also not going to give them information from an unnamed source when there's only like 2 people that can give out that information and they already know who's there. Not to mention, my name's already in murky waters anyway, so the less I say, the better.
Someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all 3. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the 2 compounds.
My God. It's the perfect drug.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Suck it up.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you... Oh.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Find her now! Send a strong message. Bring me her head! There you go. Computer all head. Right.
Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Oh my god. I have technology, because I'm Batman.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
You lot, come check out this office.
Where is he?
I don't know! Please!
Names. Hey! You can help me, or you can...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Great.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Oh.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Oh my God, shut up. Oh boy. What was the deal with that guy?
Drugs?
Here is the perfect drug. I totally belong here. I fit in like a shadow in the nighttime.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
In here?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selina.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Waifu, I need you.
Sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Heyo.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin,
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
we're done talking.
Where are the drugs? Where are the mutton chops? Gerb! Oh no, that was a Sambo suplex.
Not done yet.
Oh, crap. Feel the pain.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Oh my god! That's hilarious. Now I got twin sticks, bitch. Ah! Oh my god. So much buttons. Oh, jeez. That was awesome.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy. Come on, this way.
Don't you dare say it. It's not over yet.
Quick, check the alleyway!
Now they're gonna make up for it.
You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
We're not married yet. That's later.
Are we alone?
They have sex, I said.
Yeah, we're alone.
Whoa. Easy. Easy. Easy, lady.
We're gonna... We should go.
Gonna back away. Respect.
I'll take
Respect the game.
You take the
Respect
alley.
Harvey.
Wait.
Respecting Harvey.
Harvey likes her?
When will I see you again?
They're technically dating. In
When
Harvey's
you
eyes,
least
they're
expect it.
dating.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
She just said that she toys with him. He thinks that they're actually a thing, hence why I'm not doing
Alfred, I'm uploading
anything.
the contents of a smart
Because I have a feeling it's going to come back later on, and he's going to be like,
"How
how could you do this to me? I thought we were friends.
Processing it now. Is everything all right?
The lead up into... I don't even know if they're going to do a Two-Face with him in this, but
fine. The back computer
I'm
found
trying
anything.
not to piss him off as much as possible.
A number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor.
It's like, I'm sorry, Harvey.
The
No.
last voicemail is his.
No, you're
Listen
not.
to this.
I gave you everything I have on.
Yeah, I kind of am. Your
held
girl's
up
a
my
little bit of a
end the bargain,
whore.
and I expect you to do the same.
And hot.
Yeah.
This is very shady. Indeed.
Yeah.
Hide it from her.
Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then
Set her
again,
up in the crib with the bottle, see if she falls
methods would
asleep on her
certainly
own.
get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
I think I need to pay a visit as Batman.
Visit Hill?
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have very high opinions of Bruce. So.
Going as Batman.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
I think it's cool how it gives the option to choose. Maybe, because I want to play this through again. Right, I mean, well, the thing is you don't get any special trophies. It's literally just to see how the story changes.
You don't get different trophies?
No, you get the trophies for beating the different parts of each chapter, so it's very, it's very easy trophies. It is and it isn't. Some game...
It gives you no replay value.
It gives you replay value to see how it ends, because
Yeah, you can watch YouTube videos to find out.
I understand it's also free, so I'm not taking too much of a loss. I think The Walking Dead did that with a couple of achievements, like if you did something a certain way with a certain character, it gave you that.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm a light touch. When I
Were
need
you
to
going to do Guardians next, or no?
The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's
What?
plans.
I can get Dragon Age Inquisition.
Deborah, you and Cop.
Oh my god! Then buy it on for PS4.
Job. Goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm coming.
I have to listen now.
Who's there? Deborah. Deborah. Was that you?
Expecting someone?
Creepy.
Maybe the Penguin.
Batman?
Batman.
What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You think people will still vote for you when you've got no teeth left?
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are. Security! Pick up, goddammit! Security! Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
I want the truth. And I'll break every bone in your body to get it.
You're insane. Just like they say. A madman in a mask. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them.
Why would Thomas Wayne lock up innocent people?
Anyone that stood in Thomas's way got knocked down, one way or the other. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't. No.
You can tell your story to the police. See what they think about it.
If I had given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
So much to process here.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
This is a really short chapter too. Like the first one felt like it went on a little bit longer, but then again, the first chapter usually is one of the longest. Next time on episode 3. No! You will not kiss, not under my watch. What did you just say, virgin?
I wonder what else is on here.
No, Bruce Wayne is a playboy, but he's...
your request.
He doesn't do that to his buddies.
Security at the debate.
Especially because I need Harvey on my side right now.
Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To be honest, Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way. But I suppose no good can come from wallowing. The city needs you now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
I'll take a sandwich. The one I deserve.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce
That'd be pretty awesome.
rumors persist.
Like, give me a Mountain Dew, Alfred. Make it Black Label.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Make sure the Mountain Dew is cold by the time I get back. Nobody should have to drink a Mountain Dew at room temperature.
That really is forced.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty bad.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Be like, bro, I totally didn't kiss your girl. Please don't be mad at me.
Actually, something's come up. Something that's, well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Why? What happened? Are you all right?
Me? Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, you mean because of this penguin threat? They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
No kidding, babies.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead.
Need to hear him.
I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
He's already
Forget your campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I
am, it is still my primary concern.
Again,
listen,
really need to hear him.
I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. Oh, you don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce.
My loyalty is to friend on this. I've already decided that.
She needs to put on my face.
Even though I kind of made a bad move during a little press conference.
No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Oh. Yeah, totally. That's okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm totally waiting to get reamed in this.
I think she has it like down by her.
It's right here. Here you go, Grumpy. Cool, now shut up. Oh, I know. If he bashes me in public, I don't know. I'm kind of playing this out as like the loyal friend right now.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
You're lucky I'm on your side.
That may be true, but I can't ally with a violent thug.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
What do you care? You're gonna cheat on your wife anyway, you prick.
Incident in the bar.
Oh yeah,
Dead is its
yeah,
own
that's a
kind of
thing.
cage.
Yeah, he not only does he openly cheat on his wife,
Not that I
but in
needed your
All-Star
help or
Batman and
anything,
Robin,
but you had
while
my
his
back.
actual life is in the hospital clinging
thought
to
I'd
life
repay the
after
favor.
getting into an accident
You know,
from
like
drunk
you
driving,
scratch my
he
back,
actually calls his
I cut
mistress.
some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum
Mm-hmm.
had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
She really is. She's arguably my
They're
favorite female
seriously
character in the
underfunded,
Batman
GCPD.
series.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
She's a hottie. If you break out a whip, it's over. I will get the divorce papers a-rollin'.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two
Oh,
candidates,
wonderful.
incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for
You know, I'm starting to wonder if Harvey's all wrapped up in this. First whiff of it, and he is so going off my Christmas card list. We're done. We're done. And he did it to himself. Once you're off my credit card list, that too. Concussion. Yes. Underwear. He's not nude under that. I know that for a fact.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
You know how hard it is to free ball in this rubber suit? Really seals in the flavor. I love that college humor skit. It's so funny.
Business. Firing the moderator.
Great. Great. The drummer from Slipknot is killing people. Awesome.
These hostages? I don't like their chances.
He just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
Like, I love how they're writing Catwoman right now. Like, she is so awesome.
Get out here. Keep it quiet back
Oh,
there.
cool. It's that guy from all the Arkham games.
Armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes.
No.
You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please. No.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Okay, now this is really cool.
Bird mask guy. Whatever your name is. Call me Penguin. Yes, of course. Penguin. We will play your game. Just please, let these people go.
Play then, and we'll see. Coin toss. Head goes.
Sounds fun.
Heads.
Questions. Ask them questions.
Mr. Dent, the subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne mental health facility.
It's a much needed state-of-the-art mental health care hospital that will treat the most unfortunate of
No, I don't like that. I'm breaking the link. No, I don't like that, because then I got this dude right here I gotta worry about.
Kicking each other are all encouraged. Rule 3, always
And I'm gonna link the table to this guy because if I go out that door, pretty sure it's gonna prompt him to open fire. So he goes down, get him. Table slam! You're on camera! Table time. Nice. That's an illegal move. It's a head stomp.
It's a curb stop.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
Later!
I love how whenever someone's tied up, they...
And now, a word from our sponsor.
They weren't tied up. No, they were sitting there acting like they're prisoners. Oh, cool. Now I gotta fight the villain from Hellraiser.
We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that's rooted your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
Did you ever meet the guy on the screen?
Nope. Smart to let someone else do your dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go on, love. You know what to do.
candidates. Take off masks. Show Gotham your truth. Tell them what you really think.
I'm assuming that's the chemical from...
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator.
See, even
get
she
shot
thinks
on
so.
Live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Try and hear this. Great. My child is turning into a banshee.
Gotham's flawed.
True.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Shh.
Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state. You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you.
Honey, I love you, but I really need to hear this. Thank you.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
This don't look right.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Oh, jeez.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of
No, please, I need a man.
You could never.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Don't want me back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
What's your turn, Dent?
Oh, wonderful. Boy, she is lively right now.
Wayne, your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Oh, come on.
She'll be fine.
Mr. Dent. Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it! Where's the maniac in the mask?
Damn it. The drugs we don't deserve. I hate new metal. No, I actually think Newman from Seinfeld is one of the more funnier characters.
City Hall is in chaos after
Hello,
Mayor Hamilton
Newman.
Hill was confirmed dead.
Hello, Jerry.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
In case anyone is wondering if my daughter is like in peril, no, she just likes to yell. Isn't that right?
She'd make a great show.
Meanwhile,
A scream queen?
the Wayne family scandal
She could.
continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
There's more to this story than what's going on. There's no way Thomas Wayne would do this. Not Flashpoint Batman!
Lieutenant.
He's lucky. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
Right.
Did you see her? Oh, look for the blood. There. Come on. She can't have got far.
Lawyers representing
I mean, and I
Wayne
did still
have no
technically
comment
save her.
at this time.
She's alive, it's fine. There was no way Harvey.
I hate those you can only choose one of the other ones. Narrow margins. Oh my gosh, hush. I was the majority in choosing to ease his pain. I was in the minority of people.
I could have figured that one.
Yeah. I chose to go to see Hill as Batman. That was the minority. 91 continued to fund Harvey's campaign. And I'm in the minority of people who chose Harvey over Selena. Okay.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
See, I figured she's Catwoman. She can handle herself.
That's kind of where I was going with it, but at the same time, like, I know if I would have gone after Selena and Harvey might end up getting killed. Or even worse, like, if he doesn't die and just gets hurt, then really it's just gonna, like, make things more complicated. What about it? Okay?
She wants it. Give her the drugs she deserves.
Here are the drugs! Giving my daughter ibuprofen.
No.
I'm sorry, acetaminophen. Ibuprofen for a 7-month-old is not wise.
No.
Nope, but she's in that teething phase.
That until they're like 5, at least.
The immune system needs to develop.
Well, no, you don't know if they're allergic.
Whatever, Sarah. Alright, that's gonna do it for episode 2. Next time, we're gonna get deep into the underbelly and figure out what the hell's going on. It better not keep prompting me to make moves on Selena. Look, I don't mow another guy's lawns, alright?